Welcome back, moneymakers of YouTube. I'm Eric, and this is Wealth Attitude. And today, I've got a method that I don't think anybody's really talking about. It might have went around, who knows how long ago. I don't see anybody. I see one person doing this, and he's doing it in his own group, right? So, what is method? What are we going to do here, right? Well, in this method, you're going to learn how to create a business from home or while you're traveling. It's important if you want some kind of freedom. You don't have to be trapped. I talk about my eBay business all the time and how we have to do it specifically here. We can't take that anywhere we want, right? And how you're going to find a hungry market already interested in what you're promoting, right? And you can do this from any social media platform. Yes, you're going to need a social media platform to do this from, but you can do this literally from any social media platform, right? You can literally do this from anywhere in the world. You can do this, as far as I know, worldwide. If you live in a different country, you're going to have to use specific country affiliate links for this, and we'll get more into that. You could do this from your mobile phone. In fact, it's probably going to be a lot easier to do it from your mobile phone. And if you stick all the way to the end, I'm going to show you how to 10x all of this, like I always do in every single video. All right. So what are we doing, right? We're going to do Amazon Associates. Now, I know before you go and click off here, Amazon Associates done in a completely, entirely different way. And you're really going to see the potential and the power of this. This is the only program that they will pay you just to get you to click, to get somebody else to click over and buy something on Amazon. And it doesn't even have to be what you're promoting. You can promote literally anything. And if they click the link, it gives them a little cookie, a little mark, right? And the next time that they buy something on Amazon, as long as it's within the like 24 hours or 30-day mark, depending on the cookie, you're going to get a commission from it, right? So found a very clever way on how to exploit this, how to really blow this up, and really, really profit from this. So what is Amazon Associates? Amazon Associates is where you have an affiliate, you're an affiliate of Amazon, and you basically suggest products to people to buy. If they buy through your link, you get upwards of 10%, right? Now, most of the time it's going to be somewhere between 6 and 8%, but it doesn't even matter. You're literally just getting somebody to click over to Amazon and getting them to tag them with that cookie. It's very important. It's almost like getting like a free sign up to a website, right? If they paid you for a free sign up, except they don't even have to give their email address. They literally just click. That's all they have to do. That's so unbelievably powerful, right? So right here, as you can see, you can get up to 10% advertising fees, earn advertising fees from qualifying purchases, not just the products you advertised, right? So, it spells it out for you right here, right? So how are we going to do this? Where's this method going, right? Well, I like Facebook groups as a traffic source. Now, you can do this with any traffic source. It doesn't have to be Facebook groups. You can do this with YouTube videos. You can do this with Instagram. You can do this with Facebook. You can do this with Twitter. So what are we doing here, right? So I just clicked on groups. That's all I did, right? So you have all these. These are my groups that I manage, groups that I'm in, suggested for me, friends groups, and then even more suggestions, right? So we're going to stop at the top, and you see here work memes of the day. These are these are like comic relief stuff, right? So you can literally go over to Amazon and you can find a funny shirt, you can find a funny poster, anything that shows intrigue, that you can find something gross, something, a hot button issue, it doesn't really matter what it is, and you can post it in that group. Now, the trick here is you don't want to just join these groups and start spamming affiliate links, right? You want to go into these groups and be a part of the conversation for a couple days. Let people kind of used to seeing your name in the feed before you just drop down something. Comment on other people's stuff. If somebody puts up a really, really funny whatever, doesn't matter what it is, some funny meme, you can go in Amazon and find a related product, and then in that in their post, send the affiliate link in there. That's a clever way to do it, and that way you're kind of hijacking an already posted thing in the group and using that, right? So that's just the first two, right? So before you like get disinterested, where I think that the real power in this is going to lie is like passion stuff that people are passionate about. Cleveland Browns fan. I'm from Cleveland, live in the Cleveland area. I'm a big Browns fan. So there's 41,000 members in here. If you start putting up some stuff from Amazon about the Cleveland Browns, it's great, right? And popular near me. So I live on Lake Erie, right? So fishing is real big. So this group's got 2,000 members. If you start referring fishing products or, kind of really cool, catchy fishing stuff, even some of these guys they like a good joke. So if you got a good shirt that has something to do with fishing, bam, right there. This is where you're really going to start to take off right here, though. You got Game of Thrones fan. That's real big and huge and popular right now. Find some Game of Thrones stuff. Walking Dead, same thing, it says 14,000. Retail Worker Confessions has 91,000. If you posted something in there, same thing. Look at this Walking Dead fam, has 101 members in there, right? Literally, you can find tons of Walking Dead stuff on there, or even just closely related stuff, right? 9 to 5 group, 9 to 5 life group, right? So this is like around working. So you can post Amazon associate links that with products that might make your work life easier, or just that you're really looking for that impulse item that, oh, I gotta have that, or so-and-so has got to have that, And that's just essentially what you're going to do here. Ultimate Game of Thrones fan. You go through your list of groups, and what you're going to do is you're going to join all these groups. I'm not even saying join just the Walking Dead group, or just a 9 to 5 group, or Game of Thrones. Join all these groups, right? Because you can literally find links for all these. And then what you do, in fact, I would even step this back a little bit, and I would probably start a brand new Facebook for this method. It might take a little bit longer because you're going to have to warm up that Facebook. You can't just start a new Facebook and join a bunch of groups. But I probably might start a new Facebook for this. You really don't want this on your personal Facebook. Most people in affiliate marketing, they probably have more than one Facebook. So use your spare. Don't use your personal one for this. And if you don't have one, start warming it up now. Start adding friends to it and blah, blah, blah. And then you'll start be able to join groups. Join, a couple a day. Give it a week after you start it, brand new Facebook. Then start joining a couple a day. And then after a couple weeks, you could join upwards of like 5 groups a day, right? But you can really start this right off the bat, right? So anyways, as you can see, a lot of these groups have some heavy hit numbers in here: 16,000, 28,000, 26,000. A lot of Game of Thrones. Here's Art Bell. That's like conspiracy theory, all that kind of stuff. So basically what you're doing is you're hitting a passion, and you're finding a product on Amazon, and don't worry about the price point. Don't worry about any of that kind of stuff. Obviously, the bigger the price point, you'll make a higher commission off of if somebody buys the product, but really you're just trying to tag them with that cookie. Trying to tag as many people with these cookies as you can. And all you're going to do is you're going to post different links in different groups. Now, I will say this. If you're going through and you're doing like a bunch of Walking Dead stuff, and you can't post the exact same link over and over again in these groups. So like if you have 10 Walking Dead groups, you can't post the same affiliate link right in a row 10 times. Bam. Like you're going to get booted off Facebook for that. They're going to spam they're going to basically mark your account as a spam. So you got to slowly build up to that. You can't just, find 4 or 5 products and rotate them, right? And basically what you're going to do is just come up with a clever hook and post your link, right? So if you think about it, if you're able to get enough clicks, I use the example of, where is this at? It's right here. This is Casey Paris's reseller group. And I used this in a previous video. and he does a phenomenal job of this just in his group, right? So, like I said, I don't know the exact numbers, but just based off of his 108,000 Facebook group, people that he has in his Facebook group, if he has a reach of 5%, 5% of 100 grand is what, $5,000, right? And then of those $5,000, 3% click through, and once they click, 3% of $5,000, once they click, I mean, he's tagged them with that. So I don't particularly know how much he's making from Amazon affiliates, but I'm guessing he's making a pretty penny, a couple thousand off of that alone. So this is my tip. This is my 10x tip, right? So if you're passionate about something, start with your group now, right? This is going to help you have a community that know, like, and trust you. So when you post a particular affiliate link, you are going to be able to get people to click on it more often than what this particular method is talking about, where you're just joining groups and promoting that way, right? So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in creating a community, if you're interested in creating a group, click the first link in the description, where that is my #1 recommendation on how to make money online. And this is what I do. This is creating groups and building a community, and basically suggesting products to them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. I hope you really like this content. If you like stuff like this and you want more stuff like this, let me know. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.